Hello and welcome to this week's What's Hot. Well, today is the day after lockdown restrictions were eased and I had to use all my willpower not to join the queues outside Primark, regardless of how threadbare some of my smaller items of clothing have become. Well, Primark is part of Associated British Foods portfolio, and remember, analysts at Shaw Porter were concerned about the group's welfare if lockdown shut its stores to the end of February. Well, 6 weeks after February, we're now open for the immature Primarkers to talk to each other in the changing rooms about yet another rite of passage. But will trading prove to be as resilient as some of its punters? I'm talking about the hospitality trade. Well, maybe, according to this pie chart on lse.co.uk, well, Marks and Spencer's this past week has expanded its clothing range to include the likes of Sea Salt Cornwall with its vintage prints, coastline resistance and 1940s World War Dunkirk spirit. Vintage is back with a vengeance, which brings me to the Secret Service and possibly one of the most exciting potential IPOs listings to come on the London Stock Exchange. Darktrace was set up in 2013 by former members of the UK Security Services and maths professors. Now, it was among the first companies to use artificial intelligence or machine learning to improve cybersecurity, and AJ Bell's Russ Mould says if Darktrace manages to float its shares successfully and see them rise in value once trading begins, then sentiment may improve towards London as a listing venue. Well, he is making a comparison to Deliveroo, which had a flimsy flotation, but one poor listing does not a market maketh. And what will we maketh of the Tesco results, which no doubt will be taking up lots of podcast time and column inches? I am, however, more interested in Audioboom, which releases its result the same day as Tesco's, because this company knew many years ago that content would be king and make queens of the podcasting world. The share price thinks so too. Well, enjoy this week, drink responsibly and wrap up warm because it's cold out there. See you same time next week.